BMW IBSF World Championships in St. Moritz for 2023, and for the first time ever, para bobsleigh competing at the same time. Latvia's Artūrs Klots, a former two-time world champion, had been in sixth position overnight, disappointed with his first two runs, but he tidied things up in the third heat and going into the fourth was looking to move up the order. With near half a dozen race weekends in St. Moritz in his career that started back in 2011, he had plenty of experience to draw on. He was the 2017 world champion here and 2018 world champion in Lillehammer in Norway. A great final run put him comfortably into the lead, but most of his top rivals were yet to come. Among them, the USA's Will Castillo. He'd been in the bronze medal position overnight at the head of a tightly fought pack squabbling for the medals, but had slipped down with a disappointing third heat. The former US Army veteran, a Purple Heart medal winner, has been in great form, but like almost everybody else was brand new to the sleds. These new Bavarian-built monos had only been introduced the previous weekend in Innsbruck, and so everybody was getting to grips with them on the tricky St. Moritz track. And again, in the final heat, Castillo could not find the pace to hang on in front of Klots, who remained in the leader's box. The most decorated of all parasliders, Canada's Lonnie Bissonnette. His first ever race weekend in these sleds, as he was not in Innsbruck the previous event. So learning the track and a brand new sled. But the veteran Canadian base jumper and wheelchair base jumper has plenty of knowledge to build on. Fifth place after 3 runs, he was looking to hang on to that position and possibly move up the order. And as his knowledge of the sleds deepened, so his lines tidied. Best speed of all at the bottom. He wouldn't overhaul Artūrs Klots in the leader's box, but he would be second at the line. Was it enough for a medal? Only the final sleds would dictate it. Second place overnight was Hermann Allmaier of Austria. Never a World Championship medalist, he'd been third fastest in the first heat and fastest of all in the second to close down the overnight leader. And then in the third heat, Hermann took a 100th of a second advantage. Into the fourth run, it was all down to a one-heat race between Allmaier and Chris Stewart of Switzerland. Were there too many mistakes in the Austrian's run? Well, he had enough to narrowly take the lead over Artūrs Klots, so he was guaranteed at least a silver medal. But was it enough for gold? Among the front runners, the last to go was Chris Stewart, the hometown hero. A relative newcomer to the sport, he only started in 2015 just for fun and became hooked. He lives nearby in St. Moritz, and so this is very much home territory for him. The overnight leader was pretty relaxed about a 2-heat race, maybe a little less so about a single heat race, trying to come from behind, good speed at the bottom, but not enough. He would be in third place at the line. Hermann Allmaier confirmed as the new world champion, Artūrs Klots taking another silver medal, and Chris Stewart his first world championship ahead of Lonnie Bissonnette, Will Castillo and Corey Mapp. The new para world champion, Austria's Hermann Allmaier.